mother's an artist. My grandfather was a trained scenic designer. From an early age, I planned to be an artist, and in particular, I planned to do portraits and to draw people. When I was in art school, I was doing kind of punk rock paintings, but they were still figurative, illusionistic. In some ways, the biggest change were these drawings that I'm doing now. I went into a long kind of classical period where I wanted my work to be timeless. And then when I started these drawings, it was quite the opposite. I wanted these drawings to capture a specific moment in time. I start with an idea. So it could be, I start with a person. So these are all my drawings are real people. It could be, the narrative might be like this piece of my brother. My brother at that time was homeless, so I wanted to do an image of him near my mother's house in the snow, with the snow and the street we grew up on, but the cold and the snow representing the threat to his life, which it was. And every winter we thought he might freeze to death. The pieces that I do, this series of drawings is thematically very dark. It's sort of dark emotional terrain. Trauma and pain, or when someone's experiencing a real difficult part of their lives, that it's very isolating. And so, in a way, my greatest achievement might be to make someone feel less lonely. Your legacy is like what you're doing. So mine would be documenting our times, and then documenting a specific part of our times. My hope I'd be remembered as a storyteller, as someone who tells these narratives of people's lives that wouldn't normally be told in art. I want to be remembered as someone who's a champion of realism. I'm a champion of non-cynical work, non-snide work, non-ironic work, and having, like with my students, I want them to all work from a very sincere place. The most exciting thing about the Elizabeth Foundation, aside from the physical space here, is that it's a real community, and they have all these events where people come through, open studios. They also, you can sign up for critics and sign up for writers that come through to see your work. And all the artists I've met have been fantastic. So it's a home away from home.